guys, it's Melly. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about my grad school essentials that literally held me up throughout my 3+ years in grad school, as well as my wish list because it's Black Friday is coming up and also the holidays. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So starting off with the tech, of course, my laptop. I have here the MacBook Pro 14-inch. I think every graduate student, regardless of which field you guys are in, would definitely agree with me that our laptop is like our blood and our soul in our work. Although you guys do not really need to have the Pro version of the MacBook, but since I'm also a content creator, I really needed that extra power to edit my videos and just do all the heavy lifting for me. I code in it, I edit videos in it. I definitely say that this is the best investment that I've ever had for my grad school. It is expensive because it's Apple, it's a Mac, and it's a Pro, but it's definitely worth it. Next up is, of course, my iPad. The main reason why I got this was in my first 2 years in grad school, I was mostly doing courseworks, and I have decided that I wanted to do my notes digitally this time around because, you know, it's way easier to carry and I just feel like it's more convenient. However, ever since I finished all my courseworks and just transitioned to doing research works, I have been using this iPad mostly for reading journals, annotating, and also content creating. I also use this as an external monitor, by the way, because since now that I'm in the Apple ecosystem, I'm all deep into the depths of hell. I am just trying to utilize it as much as possible. Next on the tech list is my Sony XM5. I'm the type who easily gets distracted. So for example, when I'm in a really flowy state, like I'm just in the zone in my work, if I hear any disturbance around me, it breaks my flow. So having these noise canceling headphones really helped out a lot. You know, just whenever I want to go to the library, just going to the gym, traveling, going on conferences, I always carry this with me. And if for some instances that I forget my XM5 or I just don't feel like carrying something quite bulky, I have my AirPods Pro here with me. This is actually the first generation of the AirPods Pro, I think. I remember getting this when I was still in the Philippines, when I was still a teacher back in the Philippines. So I think I've had this for roughly around 4 to 5 years now. So it has really done its job. And I'm actually considering in replacing this because one of the earbuds has started to sound more staticky, if that makes sense. And lastly, for tech, I have my external monitor. Well, it's actually not mine because it's literally from the department, but it really helped me a lot because having my iPad as an external monitor is good, but the screen is too small. And sometimes I just want a bigger screen to have a better look at everything. And, you know, it really helps out with my workflow. So I'm really glad that they let us borrow an external monitor. And of course, when you're in grad school or school in general, you also have to have a good bag. And that's why I have here Maverick & Co.'s leather bag. I had the chance to test it out for about a month now. And can I just say, I am so impressed. One thing that I absolutely like about this bag, aside from its sleek design, is the amount of compartments that it has. So my criteria for a good bag is that it shouldn't be just cute and aesthetic. It has to have a good quality and it has to be functional. And all of those are ticked by this bag. When I first got it out of the box, I instantly felt its weight. It's kind of heavy, honestly. However, this padded straps over here, it actually helps a lot in managing the weight. So when you carry it, it doesn't feel as heavy. Another thing that was my concern is that I felt like this bag would be too big on me, but thankfully when I wore it, it just sits perfectly on my back. Like, it's really good. It doesn't swallow me. It doesn't look like it's my dad's backpack. Overall, I really like this bag. This is very versatile, very functional, very sleek and professional. So if you guys like this bag, I will definitely link it down below the description box. Thank you so much again, Maverick & Co, for sending this wonderful, beautiful bag. Now, on to the rest of the video. What is a grad school essential video without stationaries? So first off, a really basic sticky note. So I literally just use this whenever I want to jot down some quick notes, or I just want to remind myself of something, or for my daily to-do list, I just write them all in here. I also have this Hobonichi planner, which I don't really recommend because this is hella expensive. I don't know what got it into me, because I really thought that an expensive planner would eventually help me out with managing my life, but apparently it did not. I write on this for my to-do list, but most of the times I just write it here because it's easier for me to see. Next are some notebooks. I literally just go to events and get free notebooks. I mean, that's what graduate students do. Just go to events and get free stuff. So the reason why I like getting notebooks is because, one, I mainly use them for my lab. Whenever I jot down or log in my experiments, I use these notebooks. And whenever I just don't feel like writing on my iPad, I immediately just reach out for these notebooks because, you know, even though having an iPad is really convenient, but there's just this tactile feel that I really miss whenever I write something on a paper. I also have some pens. So these are Muji pens. This one I believe is from an event, and this used to come in a whole set of different colors, but as you can see, I only have these two basic colors now, just a black and a pink in your area. And aside from those pens, I also have a highlighter. Yes, it's a highlighter. Again, this came in a set, but I only brought this single highlighter in my office because I literally just only need one. And sometimes I do like reading journals that are printed in paper, so I also use this highlighter to, you know, highlight and annotate, as well as this pink pen. Another thing that I have are these markers. So I actually got this whole set of markers because back then I was a TA, and maybe in the future I will be a TA because we're gonna be out of fun day. And lastly is this chalk box over here. This was actually gifted to me by our neighbor in the other office because this is my second office, and when I transferred here, he gifted it to me as a housewarming gift of some sort. Next category in the list are my fuel and hydration essentials. So in grad school, of course, I need to have my caffeine sources. So first off is my beloved Nespresso machine. I've had this for almost a year now because I literally got this last Black Friday sale in Costco. For this tea, well, these two teas, I actually got it from the Colloquium. I just had them here just in case. But aside from that, I also have several kinds of teas back in my apartment. Like I have some Earl Grey tea, and I also have this green tea that my friend got me from Vietnam. And of course, I need a mug. This one, I got this from Home Goods. And I also have this espresso mug that I got from Frankenmuth last year. And I have this mug over here, which I used earlier for coffee. This one, it was actually gifted to me by my friend during my birthday, I think a year ago, and it has a matching coaster. And aside from that, it's always best to have some water with you as well. So I have this tumbler that I again got from Costco. I have shown you guys this tumbler a lot of times already, and I cannot stress enough how much you need to have a tumbler in your life. You don't need a lot, you just need one good tumbler. And finally, for this section, I have my emergency rations. So I like to keep emergency rations with me, like tuna, noodles, and stuff, because there are some cases where I'm just in a rush and sometimes I just couldn't bring food. I need those emergency rations to fuel me throughout the day. So the last category in this video are my personal items. I have a hand cream, I have a lip balm. So I always keep these two in my office because my hands get dry really easily, and you know, whenever I do experiments, it also like feels really icky, so I wash my hands often, and when I do that they get really dry, so a hand cream is always a must-have for me. My lips also get dry really easily, that's why I also apply this lip balm aside from drinking a lot of water. And I always keep gym clothes here in my office as well, because in times that I finish my experiments early, I can easily just go straight to the gym and do some workout. Because sometimes when I get stressed, going to the gym and just doing some sort of movement would help me alleviate some stress out of me. And lastly is to have some good business casual clothes, like literally some sort of a blazer or some trousers and stuff. And if you guys want to know more about this, if you guys want to know or see some recommendations on what some good business casual outfits you could wear, especially for conferences, then I will have a video over here that you can watch. So those are all my essentials. Now let's talk about my wish list. So aside from the external monitor that you can see over here, we were also allowed to borrow a mouse and a keyboard. And aside from that, I also have this Bluetooth keyboard and mouse from Logitech. However, I want a good ergonomic mouse and keyboard. And then I want to have a laser pointer, because I remember back when I was doing my prospectus, one of the professors here, he let me borrow his laser pointer. It was really good. And yeah, although that's nice, although I can always borrow from somebody, I just feel like it'd be really nice to have my own. So yeah, those are my grad school essentials as well as my wish list, and I will try my best to link all of the items that I mentioned down below. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hype up this video if you're watching this in the early stages of the upload, because that would help me a lot in targeting my audience, because currently the algorithm hates me and I want to reach 5K subscribers by the end of this year, but it's looking really grim. So yeah, I hope you guys help me out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you on my next one. Bye!